Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So yesterday I got a package in the mail with my Star Wars. I ordered the trio of the 5 pan palettes, and I didn't get the mascaras because I have them from Christmas, and I didn't get the bigger palette, the Midnight Sun, because I have it also. So I didn't see a point in it, but I did get the 5 pans. Today we're going to be playing with this one. These are the only two. The third one hasn't shipped yet for whatever the reason. But we have this one here, which is the one we'll be playing with. It looks like this. And then we have this one here, which looks like that. And I'll be doing that one tomorrow probably. So let's talk about these palettes. Because these two, really I wanted the third one because it was more colorful, you know. But I thought maybe this one could work. Okay, I really did. I thought I could make this work. I'm not a fan of the gold. I don't usually wear gold, so I knew that color was out with this palette, but let's play and I'll talk about it. So there's really only one matte shade in this palette, and it's this one here. This one here is like a satin shade, I would say. And we're going to start with that one, though, as the beginning color, because I gotta have something to start to crease with, you know, or a transition shade. What do I think of this palette, though? Here's the thing with this one. I don't think I needed any of them. Not that I don't, let me rephrase that. It's not that I don't think I needed them. It's more, I know I didn't need them because obviously I have enough eyeshadows. But I didn't need it as in, I'm never going to wear these. If I'm lucky, I might pull a palette out for a certain shade to put on my lid, but probably not. And I'm not a Star Wars fanatic or crazed. Did I like it? Well, to begin with, I've not even seen the new ones, okay? So we're really talking about the older ones when I was younger. Yeah, they were great. You know, they were cute, they were cool, but I'm not like a fan, you know what I mean? Like, I love Yoda. I think he's just a cutie pie. Little Yoda. But I mean, that's it. You know? And so I didn't buy this for like the the collaboration, I guess. I bought it because I'm a Pat Mcgrath fan, right? Okay. Well, with that said, though, like, I love her formulas and all that, but I also need to love the color story because if I don't, I'm never going to wear it, right? And that's where I'm at with these. Like, yeah, it's Pat McGrath. It is good, no doubt. Like, I have no doubt there, right? I'm going to take that same reddish shade and we're going to run it under the lower lash line. But it's not something that, like, I'm going to wear, really, you know? And I'm being honest here. Now, if you're a Star Wars fan, then I guess I could see it. I mean, it's not like they're that pricey as far as that goes, so I can see why you may want these palettes as far as that goes. And this palette can definitely be used probably as an everyday shade or everyday palette, but they're just a little too dark for me on my lid as far as that goes. Like, the color story just isn't for me on this one. But that doesn't mean there's anything at all wrong with these, because there's not. I'll be honest with you. The formulas are nice, and I'll swatch them at the end. They're easy to work with. I mean, and for the color story, it is a very pretty color story if you're into these shades. It's more like a bronzy look, I would say. This one is called the golden one, and I do understand that. And I do like the fact they only have one golden shade in here, which is right smack dab in the middle. Like, I think that is cute as far as that goes. But I know me. That's the problem. I know me, And I know that I will not reach into this palette after I do this video, most likely. But out of all of them, I would say if you were wanting one, it would be this one if you wanted an everyday color story that you could work with. And then if you wanted a colorful one, I would go for the one that's getting ready to come in, most likely. And then if you're wanting all like metallic shades, I would go for the one I'm going to do tomorrow. But I don't know. I'm going to go into this dark shade here. This is a matte, and it's the only matte in here. And we're going to pop it on the outer corner and run it up into the crease. And I do like I said, I do like it. I like the look I created. I do. But, like I said, it's not an everyday palette for me. Like these two shades, sure, I could wear them through the day, absolutely. But there's just not a light enough lid color for me. I like light lids, I really do. And I probably should have skipped these, but the collector in me, the collector of Pat Mcgrath in me, not Star Wars, the collector of Pat Mcgrath in me, I couldn't not buy it, you know what I mean? And that's sad, because I really do hope when I purchase palettes that I will use them again, you know? Like, I will like them. I didn't get any of the pots because I just don't reach for single shadows unless they're in like palette form. Like my Makeup Geek and stuff where they're in a palette, I do reach for that. But if it's not in a palette, I'm not going to reach for single shadows. But these shades blend nicely together. I have no problem with them. They're very beautiful. There is no denying that. And I really do like the formulas in these. I do. That's the other thing. I really do like these formulas. But I don't. It's just the color story for me. That's it. If the color story was better, then I feel like I would reach for it more if it suited me better. But because it doesn't, that's the only reason why I wouldn't wear this every day. You know what I mean? But if it was a color story, these formulas and stuff are nice. They're blending nicely. They're building nicely. Like, I have no problems at all with it. So I do like that part about it. And I do think these shades blend in nicely together too. The satin shade with this matte shade. I really do. Alright, now. And I'm not going to spray these, but I'm going to pick up this lightest. It's like a pinky champagne gold, I don't know, pinky shade. And the texture of this is really different, but I'm gonna pat it on my inner portion here. I kind of picked up a lot. It's almost velvet, I would say. The next shade I pick up is velvet. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it feels like a velvet, you know? And it is a very, like, the way they feel are so nice. I won't deny that, you know? And I didn't go in too heavy-handed, and I'm careful with what I'm doing because I didn't spray. So I didn't get any fallout so far. Now we're going to go into this last shade, this bronzy, dark bronzy shade, I guess, brownie bronze. And again, the formula to these are just really nice. And I'm going to put it on the outer portion here and bring it in. And even these two shades mesh very well together, to be honest. Like, I really do like them together. And they work well together. They blend nicely into each other. Like, no problem at all with them. And I'm just keeping it on the outer portion for the most part. But the thing is that there is a slight, obviously, color difference to these two shades, but when you put them side by side, it is kind of harder to even tell the difference on your lid once it's on. I mean, obviously there is a difference, but it's just they blend so nicely into one another that you really just can't see it. Like, it just sort of like all looks like it blends well together, you know? And that's crazy to me. And I'm just making sure they are blended well together. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I don't like the look, because I truly, truly do. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it really with what's going on, I suppose. Alright, I'm going to go back into that matte shade that I used. Well, now I'm dropping every brush. And then back up here. Okay. Drop everything. Alright, and then because there wasn't a light enough color for my inner corner that I like, I'm going to go into the Lunar Allure highlighter that I have from Mcgrath, and I'm just going to pop it in the inner corner here. Like that. And then I'm going back into that first shade, that satin shade, and just running it along the lower lash line one more time. And then we'll do mascara. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do eyeliner, the Fake Awake eyeliner by Tarte. Okay. Then for mascara for the top lashes, I'm going to go into the Bite Beauty mascara and put it on the top lashes. love this mascara. I hate that it's no longer around. Because this truly was a very good mascara. It's a bigger wand and all, but as far as like mascaras go for top lashes, it really does thicken my lashes up. It gives me volume and a little length, not much, but more volume than anything. But I'm okay with that. Sometimes I want length, sometimes I want volume. Just really depends, you know. I'll fix my mess ups in a minute. I'm trying to get them right. They don't want to go though. They don't want to do as hold. But that's alright. You get the gist. It's not about the mascara anyway, it's the eyeshadows. For the bottom lashes, I'm going to use the Lancome Deaf and Seals. Alright. Bingo. Then I'll clean up the mess that I made on this side of that mascara. Hopefully. Knowing me, I could always make it a bigger mess though, because sometimes that happens. Can't always adjust for everything, but you do try, or I do try anyway. Okay, and I don't see any fallout, but just in case. So that is a good thing with these shadows, that even though they are quite creamy and quite metallic, you're not going to get any fallout. So that's kind of a nice thing if you do your face first, because I always do my face first. Alright, let's do these swatches. The first shade is it's metallic. It's soft. It's a soft metallic. The second one is a matte, like I said. The third's a gold, and it's very soft and creamy and velvety, that middle shade. The fourth shade is more like a velvet satin almost. It's really pretty. And it's also very soft shade. And I feel like that's why you can use that as a transition shade and stuff, because of the way that it does feel. Get that off my fingers. It wants to stay on there. And then the last shade's very velvety, very soft, very smooth. Very pretty also. hold it up with the palette. Okay. So here's the palette. How am I going to do this? I want to guess like that. There's the palette, and then here's the swatches. So there's the first shade, which is the first shade here, and then that's the middle. That's the only matte right there, that brown. Well, this is the first shade actually. This is second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, this shade here is really creamy, that bronzy shade. But I mean, the colors go well together. I can't deny that. It's just, I just think I'm kind of in regret here because I feel like it's definitely a palette I could have skipped on and been okay, but at the same time, I love Pat McGrath, you know, so I can't imagine me not buying it when you think of it like that. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you missed out on it, don't be that bummed out about it. But if you got it, I think that you'll feel like me. It's something you might want it, need it, whatever, but you're glad you got it regardless, you know? I'm going to put a little of this on. My lips to give it a little bit of a glossy, plumpy look. And I'm wearing the Pat McGrath Dream Lover lipstick topped with the Artist Couture, I guess, lip gloss. I don't know, is the sample. But I do like that as a sort of like a glossy look type thing. So that's all I have for you today with that palette. Again, it's not a bad palette. The packaging, it does kind of feel a little cheapish, but I feel like if you like Star Wars, you could even display them, maybe 1, 2, and 3 type of thing. Again, I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so there you go. And if you're wanting to try her shades, I definitely feel like I would go with the Christmas one before I would go with these, or the Midnight Sun, like that. At least, yes, there's a sticker on it, but it's still Midnight Sun inside it, and Midnight Sun is one of my favorite, or could very well be my favorite palette from her. So I forget how I even ranked them. My bad. I do love Midnight Sun, so I think it was my number one. I don't think anything's topped it yet. I think that what was number one with the Natasha and Nonota brand changed. But anyway, that don't matter here nor there. I hope this video helped. I hope it gave you some sort of insight on it. If you didn't get it, you're good. I still haven't gotten the third palette. I don't know exactly what's going on. I think I heard that it's not even supposed to ship yet until like the 29th or something. I don't know. But I do know that they will be in Sephora soon. So if you want to wait till then, get more reviews, that's an option. I'm not jumping up and down. That's all I'm going to say. I love the formula. I love the brand. But this palette here is neither here nor there for me. Now, I don't know about the next one. We'll find out. But as far as this one, here nor there. So that is it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I upload every day but Sunday. And this is the final look using that palette. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.